Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today I am taking you on a night point of view drive with the new Peugeot 208, and this is a special version because this is a fully electric car. It's called e-208, and as you can see here we have it. It's a beautiful designed car, and it's actually very similar to the standard petrol and diesel versions. The only difference actually is here. So the front grille has this blue elements because the car is finished in this lovely blue color. If the car was, for example, white, then these elements would be white. Also, one new feature on the electric version is this new badge. As you can see, we do have this green elements on the badge itself. So on the front, very nice design, LED lights. They do come as standard. You can actually turn them on with the key, so LED as standard, and then these daytime running LEDs are also standard on the electric version, but the GT line gets you a better LEDs with nicer signature. Side view pretty much the same as the standard one, but you also have this gloss black wheel arches as standard on the electric version. Here in the Allure trim, which we have here, we have 16-inch wheels, and then the GT line gets you the 17-inch ones. Let me show you the back of the car. So here we have a beautiful 3D LED lights. So look at this illumination when you unlock the car, just so cool. And they are connected with this gloss black element, makes the car appear wider. Of course, there are no exhausts whatsoever. This is the fully electric car. It's got 136 horsepower, and yeah, well, this is the design of it. You do see this E badge on the seat pillar, and this is your charging outlet, and yeah, here is where you charge the car. Actually, now let's step inside into this beautiful and modern interior, and I do need to unlock the car for that. So here we go. You are greeted with nice materials. We have the imitation of carbon. We do have this very nice driver oriented interior with a small steering wheel and these lovely seats. So let's take a step inside, and yeah, well, without further ado, let's go for a drive. All right, so this is it. You start the car by pressing the start engine button, and it comes to life. So of course, electric motor, no sound. We can turn on this lights so that you see the interior a bit better. So we do have the big screen. That is an option on this trim. So usually you will get a smaller one, and then this lovely small steering wheel and this beautiful 3D cockpit. And well, let's start the drive in silence. And I say silence, but actually car is producing sound. So it is mandatory by law that electric cars, the new ones, need to produce some kind of sound for pedestrian safety, of course. Anyway, here we have 136 horsepower electric motor paired with the 50 kilowatt-hour battery. Speaking about the battery, you do have the 8-year warranty. The car is pretty fast actually, 8.1 seconds to reach 100 kilometers per hour. So that's really good. It's actually the fastest 208 on the market right now. So yeah, electric one is the fastest currently. And speaking about the range, 340 kilometers is the maximum range. That's the official number. In reality, around 300 kilometers, I would say. So that's pretty good. And in front of us we do have the beautiful 3D i-cockpit, and that one comes as a standard on the Allure trim. So there are few trims available. This is the second one, Allure. Then above that you have GT line, which I would recommend you to go for, because then you get ambient lights, which is a detail that I really love. And you also get nicer 17-inch wheels, aerodynamic ones that suit this car much better than the ones on this particular model. And yes, this garage is huge. There are always a lot of comments about the departure of this garage, but yeah, we are now coming to an exit. And then this is your layout. It is a very nice one. So the 3D navigation is here, so that is part of the optional extra 10-inch big screen here with the 3D navigation. And then you can also have different views in front of the driver. So let me change those views for you. For example, now I have the navigation view, but if I put this minimum, you only have the speedometer and your range. And in case you are wondering, we are driving through my hometown, Zagreb. It is almost 1 a.m., so not much traffic around. And yeah, well, let me show you the different views that you have. You can have the personal view, and then you can have different things that you want in front of you. Moving on, personal view 2. So once again, different settings and different options that you want. Energy flow, this is a cool view because this is different compared to the standard version with the petrol or diesel engine. And since we are here, let me actually show you the 3D navigation. So you see here we have the National Theatre on my left, and we can also put that here on this 3D digital cockpit. So look at this, it is really impressive one. So yeah, we have it here in front of us, beautiful 3D navigation, and I am a huge fan of this graphics. And yeah, well, energy flow, it's available so that you see the current status of your vehicle. Of course, you have the electric motor and the batteries, and let me show you that in here as well, so you can have that here. So this is your battery, and it is placed of course underneath the bench, and even though it is placed there, the rear space is still the same as on the standard version, as well as the trunk. So thumb up for Peugeot. And this panel here is also touch sensitive one, so you control various functions on that panel. For example, navigation, car settings, and then your telephone and your app. You can have the Peugeot app for charging and status of your charging, stuff like that, and the energy flow. Now the thing is, this car does not have the button for the home screen, but there is a catch. So if you press the screen with 3 fingers, you go to this main menu. So there is a little secret. I didn't even know that when I was driving the 2008 electric, but now I know it. So yeah, that's convenient. An additional view, driving view with the revs and the speedometer, which does not make that much sense since revs on electric version don't make that sense. And the driving view is here with a bunch of driver assistance systems. That's about it when we talk about this views in front of us. Tell me in the comments which one do you like the most. I will put this navigation screen on, as I think it's the best one. And let me also put the navigation here. It's very relaxing one. And the car is actually very potent So you have the immediate power, when you put the throttle, and you also have various driving modes which you change by pressing this button. So if you go for the eco mode, you basically don't have all the power available. This is of course mode to save energy, but if you put it to sport mode, then you have all the power available, and this is the mode for maximum power, of course, and maximum acceleration. Speaking about acceleration, 8.1 seconds is really impressive for a car like this, and have in mind that this car does have 1.5 ton because of all the systems and batteries and all those features. So tell me in the comments, how do you like the drive so far? I quite like this potent engine and a lot of torque, 260 Newton meters, immediate throttle response, especially in the sport mode. And then here is your storage space, as well as the wireless charger for the phone. And one thing that I don't quite like is the fact that the USB-C and USB-A ports are not illuminated. So look at those, they are here and not illuminated, and they are covered with this gloss black trim. So when you're trying to put USB during the night, you will for sure scratch this surface. So that's not so good. But other than that, I think they nailed it with this interior. I really do love the design of it. Tell me in the comments what is your opinion on it. It is very modern, very futuristic, and very unique. You don't see this in any other car. You see this only in Peugeot models, and it's a big thumb up from me when we speak about this interior. And I'm sure a lot of you will want to know, how do you change the AC here? Well, unfortunately, you need to press this, and now you change it. So you change the temperature, and if you want max blow, you press this button. So that's a plus. You don't need to go through the screen, but I think it would be easier to have this on buttons, but it is what it is. I also do need to mention the B mode. It is the mode for maximum recuperation of the energy. You just press the gear lever towards you. We are now in B mode, and I will demonstrate you what's happening. Now I just release the throttle, nothing is happening. I'm not braking, the car is braking, and we come almost to a complete stop. Now I applied the brakes, but you can save your brakes this way. You can recuperate the energy, and for example, if you are going on a long downhill section, for example coming off the mountain, it's good to put it in the B mode. But have in mind that recuperation is not as strong as on some other models, so you only have one mode. You can configure the amount of recuperation, and you can't really drive it with one pedal such as some other EV models. And I do love this clicking sound. Oh, we have a cat on the road. I do love this clicking sound of the indicators. They are positioned here, so in front of the dashboard, and it's kind of relaxing in my opinion. Tell me in the comments, do you agree with me? But what I don't like is this range section here. So this is like the status of your battery, but you don't have exact percentage. Now why is that? I don't know. I think the percentage would be you know, so much more useful. Here you need to guess how much, you know, of battery you still have. I mean, clearly you can see now we have more than 90%. The car has been charging in the garage, but yeah, I mean, not ideal. I think could be an easy fix, probably just an update or something like that, but yeah, not ideal. I would love to have the percentage. Speaking about charging of this car, you can charge it on a fast charger up to 100 kilowatts, and then in theory you could charge 80% in only 30 minutes. So that's pretty decent. It is very nice and quiet in here. I do enjoy it. Tell me in the comments what are your impressions on this electric Peugeot. And yeah, well, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe to the channel in order to see more car reviews and more videos like this. And also there will be an in-depth review of this car where you will find all the information that you need. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe to the channel in order to see the review and all the other videos. And well, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.